Have you ever wanted to be a pirate? Have you ever dreamed of being just like Captain Jack Sparrow? Well, now you can. Well, kind of. You can pretend to be Captain Jack Sparrow in this game that I stumbled upon last week. I can say this game is interesting, and I recommend it if you enjoy simulations, war strategy games, but this is a game that you should check out. Today I'm reviewing Sid Meier's Pirates. The gameplay is good. I found this game rather different to other games that I've been playing recently. You control a ship, which you are the captain of. You fire cannonballs, change the sails to change the speeds, all that good stuff. But the main focus of the game is to find your lost sister and become the notorious pirate in the Caribbean. You start as part of a crew of one of the 4 countries that are currently fighting in the area. They want supremacy of the Caribbean. You perform a mutiny on your ship as the captain is cruel, and then you set off to find your lost sister, and of course, plunder everything. You know, you need the gold. This is the exciting part. When you start out, you have a small ship and a small crew. As you go out, you take on other pirates to come and join your crew, your pirate band. And then, in doing so, you can take out other ships. People will want to join your crew. You become the bigger, better pirate. You become well known as you take out these other pirates. You have the choice to either gain their ship into your ranks, or you can sink it. Either way, it's fun. And you win gold and fortune and all that stuff when waging war upon the others. Now, I personally have amassed a huge fortune and have waged war on some of the local towns, and I've become the greatest pirate of all time. But the game gets repetitive. You fight off other ships. You go to a town and trade. You fight off other ships. You go to a town to make a deal with one of the nations. You fight other ships. The game's good in very short bursts, but it easily loses its charm if you sit down and play a lot. And this is due to that repetitive nature. The only part of the game that I did not understand at the start is the time-based activities such as the fights and the dancing. And for some reason I still can't get that worked out properly. For some reason the enemy's always faster now. Just that I'm at a harder difficulty. Even when I was trying to stay focused and play to the timing, I still managed to stuff this up, and I don't know what was going on. One interesting part of the gameplay is the land battles, and these are infrequent. They involve strategy to complete, as you fight for domination over a city by wiping out the other force. Or you can avoid the battle by sneaking into the governor's quarters and just talk to them. The graphics of this game are good. The game, for the time that it was created, looks amazing. It's very cartoonish, which sits well with the nature of the game. It's comical, so it works well. The game doesn't have a huge story to follow, and for most of the cutscenes, they are short, they have subtitles to explain the story, and they're straight to the point. These cutscenes for the story, for when you take out a main pirate, there's cutscenes for the stories when you are finding special treasure that certain pirates have, and when you're waging war against certain captains of other ships. That's about it from what I've noticed. There's an introduction story, and there's a story as you progress through the game for the main story. But that's about it. Cutscene for the story. I said story way too much. Anyway, the music for this game. It's good. It's good. There are a few, like, sea shanties in there. But it's not overly iconic. It sounds like a generic pirate soundtrack, like generic pirate music that you would expect to hear, which is good. It does fit the theme, but it lacks a lot. It doesn't make me feel as though I'm in such a world as Pirates of the Caribbean, where you have this amazing soundtrack. This is like the generic knockoff where you've got a couple of repetitive tunes that are there. Voice acting is all grunts. It's not really a thing. It's just people are going arr, arr. That was my impersonation. But anyway, it's the sound's kind of where it lacks. There's good sound for the cannonballs, but it's the same one every time. You're gonna hear it a lot. You're gonna hear this bell ringing a lot, and you're gonna hear lots of seagulls. Overall, the game was good. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't a standout game, but it was good for that short burst of something different, when you want a fix of something that you can just pick up and play, and you can come back to it later on, and it doesn't have a huge story, so you don't need to pay a lot of attention to that aspect. The game progressively gets harder as you divide your plunder amongst your crew, and you raise your rank to a higher level of the pirate leaderboard. You start off at a really low level, and the game's pretty easy, and it does pick up over time, which is good. I enjoy that. But overall, I think the game, even though it was fun, it was still lacking a bit. It lacked the story that would keep you engaged for a longer period of time. And that's why, for me, this game gets a 5 out of 10. It sits right in the middle. It's engaging for short bursts, but it doesn't have enough to keep my attention over time. But as for that, I hope you enjoyed the review. It's available on Steam, this game, PC. I think you can actually get it on PSP. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I saw a Sid Meier's Pirates listed on eBay the other day for PSP, so if it's the exact same format, that would be awesome. Otherwise, you can get this version on the computer. There are a couple of games coming out very soon that I want to review for you guys, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been really busy with work, and at the moment I've got a cold, so if you can tell, there's a little bit of a rasp in my voice. But I still wanted to keep these videos going. I had an unboxing that I did the other day, which is awesome. I haven't done one of those in a while. It was for a Pokemon trainer battle kit thing. And other than that, looking forward to a few of the games coming out. I want to review some of the games, such as ARMS for the Nintendo Switch and Splatoon 2. I want to review Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age when that comes out. And I've just picked up a PS Vita, so I might review some of the games on there as well. Other than that, I do have some other games that I've downloaded on Steam. I've got Volga the Viking, I've got Vikings Battle of Asgard, I think it's called. I've got the Elder Scrolls trading card game, or I don't even know what it's called, that's on there. And I've got Terraria, which I'm going to review. So look forward to those, guys. I'm excited to play them. Kind of just playing through it and then going to review it. I'm not going to do 100% completion for the games. If I do complete a game 100%, I'll kind of include that into the review. But other than that, this is kind of like a start to finish of the story, gameplay, general impressions, how I feel, and if I think you'd enjoy it. But other than that, there'll be video links on the screen. Click those to go to another video. All the support helps. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that, so I know that you're enjoying it. And yeah, I'm kind of trying to shift the channel around. If you haven't noticed, I've been posting less frequently, which is kind of against YouTube's algorithm. So I'm probably not getting as much views as I could be. But I want to focus mainly on Museum of Gaming and the occasional unboxing, but start the reviews kind of weekly or fortnightly and see where we go from there. But yeah, have a great one, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Click one of the